everybody, welcome back to RebeccaKelsey.com, and I'm going to be showing you a do-it-yourself project, and Little Singing Bird right there is my bird Edward, so if you hear any chirps, that's his lovely voice. Now I'm going to be showing you a do-it-yourself project to make keepsake fortune cookies that you can give for holiday gifts or just any occasion. So this is what it looks like. You can just put it in a jar or anything you want. You could even put it in a candle that you finished up. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Inside I have little handmade fortune cookies. I just made them out of decorative paper, but you could also just take normal scrap paper that you have around the house and color them, so then you don't even have to buy anything. So I will show you how to make this in just a couple of seconds. A full list of everything you're going to need for this project is listed in the blog post for this video, but just in case you're not there, here I have K & Company craft paper. I really love this craft paper because it is double-sided. But you could also use normal paper that you have at home and just color it, which will make it extra do-it-yourself and extra special. Now some other things you're going to need are scissors, some sort of brush. I use a sponge brush here. You're also going to need pencil and some sort of Sharpie or a pen. I actually only had Mod Podge with me around the house, but you can use normal glue or a glue stick, so just whatever you have handy. To draw my circles, I just have a cap from an old candle. Now to put my fortune cookies in, I have a Tostitos jar from their cheese. Now, I really love their cheese, so I had their jar, and it just really shows that you can use anything for this project. The last few things you need are some sort of tissue paper to cover up the Tostitos logo, and a cord or a ribbon, and also some scrap paper that you're going to write your fortunes on. To start, I'm just laying down my paper and my circle to follow, and I'm tracing around it with a pencil so I can erase it afterward. You don't have to use anything as a guide. You could also just draw the circle on your own, but I'm not really good at that, so I'm going to use a guide. Now just cut it out with your scissors and then erase the pencil marks. Now here is our pretty circle, so just fold it in half, but do not crease the fold. Keep it exactly like that. Now you're going to put 2 fingers on both sides and 1 in the middle and push it in the center and readjust the paper as you go. Now I'm going to do that again in slow motion so you can see it. You just push in the center. It's kind of a hard thing to describe, so feel free to just watch it a few times, and it takes a couple of practices to get it exactly right. And now you have a fortune cookie. Isn't that fun? I was so excited when I learned how to do it, and it's really neat to have different colored paper, especially when both sides are colored, so then the inside is different color also, so it's really fun. Now you're going to glue it together to make sure it stays in place. Again, I'm using Mod Podge, but you can just use any glue that you have. A glue stick would be good too, anything that just works. So I'm going to put it along the center and then hold it in place for a couple minutes. It can get kind of boring. You could try to find a way to maybe clip it together, but I found a hard time doing that, so I'm just going to hold it for a couple minutes and daydream or do something silly. You really just, I don't know, just figure out something to do with your time, because it's going to take a while for everything to dry. So just hold it in place and then you can get working on something else. And here are the different fortune cookies that I made. I made most of them the same size, but I also made one big one because I thought it would be cute. You could also make 7 of them to have enough for 7 days of the week. That would be a great idea. So now here I have the Tostitos container, and now I need to cover the name Tostitos because that would be really cheap and weird looking if I gave someone a Tostitos container. So I'm going to put some of the Mod Podge glue on top so that then I could put on tissue paper to cover it up, and it'll give it a really interesting texture. Make sure that you use glue that will dry clear, because if not, it'll look kind of weird to have white splotches everywhere. So just cover it on all sides and on top, and then put tissue paper on top of it. Now put that aside to dry, and then you can start on making your fortune cookie papers. Now I just cut pieces of paper that are slightly larger than the actual fortune cookie in length. Now I did mess up on the first one. I made that one a little too short, but you'll get the picture after a while. Now I put just fun motivational messages or things that I thought were cute. Like one of them I put, "I love you more than pie." I thought that was a really cute saying. And then for other ones I put things like, "Ooh, have an imaginary hug," and stuff like that, because I thought that would be really fun and something really nice to open up. So just slide them through the fortune cookie, and it's really easy once you get the hang of it, so don't worry. The paper doesn't really squish together if you put it in the right way. Imaginary hug! And then I put everything inside of the jar and I covered it with the lid, and I thought I wanted it to be a little more girly, so I took on some purple paper that I got in my Birchbox, and the brown paper is actually from some Mark purchases. by the way. And I put on more glue and covered it with the light purple, kind of pinkish paper. And it just made a really interesting texture because it deepened the color since there was brown underneath. So it looks really nice when it all dried. Now for the cord, I actually used this grayish color cord that I got in a StyleMint purchase. So really, I always keep all of those extra cute packaged items because you never really know when you're going to need them. So I kept the cord and now I used it as a bow. You can of course use a ribbon, anything that you like, and just make it your own kind of customizable feel. So now this is your finished fortune cookie jar. I really hope you guys love this do-it-yourself gift idea. It's great, especially like for Valentine's Day. It would be really fun to make all pink fortune cookies with love notes inside. If you make your own fortune cookies, make sure to send me a picture so I can see how you did. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Bloopers! If you make this craft, make sure to send it to me on Facebook or Twitter, and the links will be listed down. If you make this class... I can't talk right now. Don't forget to try out these other do-it-yourself videos that I have listed here, and also check out the do-it-yourself playlist on my blog because I have a lot of different things and a lot of different ways that you can upcycle different candle jars and a lot of different other green ideas you might enjoy. So I will see you very soon. Have a great day.